Hey, this is Mikey Mike. Hey, welcome to another video. We're going to be installing a side awning to my 2021 Hyundai Palisade for a little overlanding and kiteboard action to give us a little shade. This is a Yescom. I got off at Amazon for like 180 bucks or something like that. It comes with all the brackets that you're going to need to mount on these Thule bars. These are like, I believe the Evo wings, and we'll show you how I have it set up. And I just mounted the Thule racks just recently, and the box on top, I got the Motion XT double XL box on the top, a really nice box, and we're gonna try to populate both the racks. I have the 60-inch bars, which were a little tricky. Had a little modification to pull one of the measurement sticks out to make sure I had enough clearance to mount that bar, but it does mount perfectly on the Palisade. So they recommend the 54-inch, and these are 60-inch, so it gives me a little bit more real estate to deal with the awnings and a side shower as well. So well, let's get started. I'll show you what I got. So this is a 7.6 by 8 foot awning. It comes with the mounting hardware, some tie-down straps, little anchors. It comes with an L bracket, and it comes with the mounting hardware as well. What it doesn't come with is these little slots here, our little T slots that slide into your Thule racks. I got these from Rack Attack, and you can probably order these online through Thule. I needed a couple washers, a couple lock washers, and some bolts. And these bolts came with my podium feet that I got with the rack when I was putting the rack together. So I just reused these bolts here. Went and bought some of the lock washers and a washer, and this is what it looks like when it's assembled. And this is going to slide right into the rack, and I'll show you how that works here in a second. What's cool about the Thule racks is it has this small little cap that you just slide over, and it gives you access to the T-slot area. So the rack is actually going to slide right into this area right here, and it'll slide back. And I'm going to push the canopy back just a little bit to rest on the rack rail. So in order to mount this thing, we're going to go zipper side down so it doesn't get any moisture in it. So it's going to be pretty easy to locate. Remember that the rack is about 2 feet off of the rack rail. So we're going to measure about 2 feet, and we're going to start. All right, so we're getting ready to install the awning, and the only issue I have is with the brackets, the L brackets. They're a little sharp and they're kind of a knuckle buster. So these things are super sharp on the edges. So I'm just going to round these up just a little bit. I'm going to use my die grinder here and just kind of grind them up. It's not required, but I think I just want to make sure that, you know, nothing hits this and you know, like my finger and gets opened up. So other than that, it looks pretty good, pretty solid. We'll clean that up and we'll be good to go. All right, we're gonna get these things mounted. They come with a nylock nut, and they're 13 millimeter or like 1/2 inch nuts. And we're just going to lock these in place real quick. I'm not going to go too tight, just so I have some room to adjust. And then we'll retighten once we get it on the car. All right, install the hardware. All right, I'm just doing a couple turns in so the screw doesn't come through the bottom, and I have plenty of freedom to move and wiggle it around. All right, let's take this thing and go mount it on the car. All right, we got it just back behind the bar here. Now we can close the caps, and this gives the awning something to rest on. Might need to pull it forward just a tiny bit, but good for fitting. And what's really nice is using those Thule foot mounts is the key that comes with tightening your box down. Actually, we'll work with these so I can give them a quick little tightening. All right, perfect. All we have to do now is we still have these back brackets loose, so we can slide the unit forward and back, and we're going to adjust that with the back of the liftgate. All right, last step is to tighten down the L brackets behind the unit. Hey, we're going to do a quick modification to our Yescom awning that we got off of Amazon. I'm going to use a quick, cool little technique for straps to hold it down a lot better, stronger, better, cleaner. Also, upon inspection, I saw a loose bolt that I'm going to show you here in the video as well. So when you pull this thing out of the box, make sure you check all your hardware, make sure everything's tight and secure. Still a pretty clean little awning. Just got to roll down so I can work on the bottom piece, and I'll show you what we have here. So what I did is I grabbed some jam clamps. These jam clamps are a quick release little clamp that'll allow parachute cord to go through the one side, and then it loops, as you can see it doing in the picture. And then I bought an eye bolt just like that I'm going to attach to the aluminum awning. Those are rated at 280 pounds working load limits, and these are a nylon strap, and this one actually has a 110-pound working load limit. So be careful, because some of them are only 30 pounds. I got these at Home Depot. Also bought these eye bolts here. These are 4" by 2, and I bought 2 sets of these. And I'm using the second set of hardware because it only comes with 1 nut. So I grabbed a couple fender washers, a couple lock washers, and I'm going to use the nuts off the other one to do my retrofit here. So this is the retrofit, and as you can see, here's that nut that I was talking about. This leg right here, this nut is basically finger tight. So it does have a nylock on it, but it was never tightened at the factory. So be careful and take a look at your product. All right, so I'm going to use these 2 holes here. I'm going to use the outside hole with a couple fender washers, and this is where the other pole comes through to hold it tight. So I'm going to use these right here, and this is how it's going to look. Take a fender washer. All right, 2 fender washers. A lock washer. And a nut. It's not easy to do, guys, one-handed. That's for sure. Okay, we got the one side done, and go to do the other side, and I ran into a small problem. So I get the other side done, and I mount it in the same hole that I did the other side, but come to realize that that is the inside piece, and you can see the other side pops out that way. So I'm like, what do I do? And the problem is the foot's there. So what I had to do is run back to the hardware store, and I bought a longer eye bolt, and now it will go on the right side. And I'll just remove this piece right here. Don't need that one. All right, so quick fix, and we're back up and running. And that way still allows the leg to do what it needs to do. All right, so I chose these the round eye rings here, so when you roll this back up, it's not going to harpoon your canopy. It's going to be nice and easy, and it should fit right back in the bag nice and easy. Also, I chose that size because these small little quick locks here will fit into the hole. And now I just run the cable through, and on the opposite side, it will just lock right into place. And now your cable is nice and strong. so you can make a loop all the way from your tie down back up and adjust this nice and tight, and it's not going to go anywhere. All right, now we got the hardware installed. I'm replacing the stock line, which I'm not sure what it's rated to, with these little weird slidey things here. These tent stakes that it comes with. And I'm upgrading, which I got at Walmart. These are big, thick, gnarly, easy to hammer into the ground stakes, along with these cam jams. These are right here, cam jams. They have 280 pound working load limit and a braking strength of 837. This is a 110 pound parachute line. Unsure what this is, but I feel more confident here. And this quick release jam clamp here is really awesome. It's going to make it nice and easy to be able to tighten down. All right, we got the awning up using the big beefy tie down straps and these quick little locks that just clip right into place, and then you pull and it tightens up. Super slick. This is a 8 foot long and 7.5 foot wide awning. Gives us a little bit of shade underneath the car. We can lower it down depending on the shade position. Now this is coming into the wind, so it's got the most of the wind. I'll be using this hopefully downwind on the other side of the vehicle, parked in most kiting spots. But just a quick little preview of the Yescom awning for my 2021 Palisade. Nice. Looking good. Got some shade. Ready to go. Ready to go kiting, man. All right. All right, so we got a cool little awning for our 2001 Palisade. Get ready for some overlanding. That's right, don't forget to subscribe. Check the links in the description. All right, man, peace.